super early. Go ahead, Dooley.
If they want, tell them come. I don't give a shit.
Welcome back to Team Fat Kids Partycast. It is Thursday. Ace is here with us. He's spilling beer. It's fine. It's cool. It's a garage. I'm Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis. This is Dooley.
This is Ace, and they're never inviting me back. I'm sorry.
It's cool. It's cool. The producer threw a towel.
She threw in the towel.
She threw this out. She's like, you know what?
The white towel at that.
Saying it too early? Come on, I bet you if you go back and listen to that click was right on point. Right on point. I bet you. It was on beat and everything. Just
All right, so guys, it is Thursday's Partycast. We are back. I got some topics.
Before you even get into topics, sir, we skipped some shit. Because we had an Ace podcast with KO Distilling.
First things first.
We need to get into, like, Dennis.
I'm a yo myself.
Oh, how the fuck was your week?
How was your week?
Hey, I thought we were going to get later this shit.
Nope. I didn't forget.
So...
Today, Junior.
Fuck you. No,
it makes like a tree and fuck off.
These mixed Max Proverbs bullshit. Anyways, no, last week wasn't really that too exciting. Lost 15 pounds in 3 days, but you know,
Not for the reason I expected.
yeah, not for the reason it's a perfect.
That's a hell of a diet.
Yeah, it's called food poisoning.
Oh.
Did you do it to yourself?
No.
Say.
Are you
Not
sure?
everybody can have food poisoning, producer. I mean, I can make it happen.
Let's leave this rice in the fridge for about 3 weeks.
Then she's just gonna make fried rice, and it's gonna
I
be
need
fine.
I'm trying to have abs by next summer. Like, we can get a case of food poisoning going around.
The new pandemic. Team Fat Kid Food Poisoning. We'll call it TFKP.
Would it be TFKFP?
It's the new
whatever.
diet trend for all the ladies.
I mean, you ain't cool unless you shit your pants. Go ahead, Dennis. Go ahead.
Yeah, thankfully that never happened. But no,
That would be a good brown note, though.
yeah, well, we're not allowed to do brown notes anymore, remember?
Yeah.
Only when she's in the room.
Well, you know, make sure the producer's definitely not here
Only
do that
when
shit.
she's in the room. Brown note? Oh.
Oh.
I shouldn't have asked.
We'll come back around.
Yeah,
to
we'll
that.
go back around to
Go
that one.
ahead.
But no, pretty decent with the butcher shop and everything this week. Had a really good Friday and Saturday. Definitely over this fucking rain though.
There's a lot of rain.
It was a lot of rain. I think I was able to get home 2 nights out for the weekend and everything because I had to park the whole way up the street because it was still flooded. Pain in the ass.
You don't even live in Norfolk.
I know. That's why I'm like, I moved out of Norfolk just for this reason. I used to live in Norfolk. But, no, it was really not that big of a week, really. Kind of slow.
How meat prices? Up, down?
Oh, that's
There's-
the butcher's corner. Please,
Oh,
sir.
I'm sorry, I broke into his topic section. We'll come back to
We'll
that.
go back
I mean,
to
we can
that.
jump into the butcher's corner if you want to.
Dude. Dooley's got his hands on his headphones. Do you think he's going to get the button?
Alright. So, we just bought some ribeye that was down in price,
Yep.
and I was just wondering if that's a thing or are we just lucky?
You might have been just lucky.
I'll
like
take
at,
it.
Like at $9.80 a pound for ribeye?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. But they're averaging still, like, wholesale cost-wise, like, around $10 to $11 an hour per pound. It's... Meat prices, like, how should I say, they're they're leveling off a little bit. I don't think it's going to go too much more, but at the same time, it's...
Yeah, dude. It's a double dipper.
yeah.
All right, so meat
It's the
prices are
butcher's-
leveling off a little bit. I mean, like
They're not going to spike anymore. We're
Well,
recovering on chicken wings.
Yeah.
Dude, the chicken wing. Okay,
I don't know about chicken
here's
wings.
the thing about chicken wings. Okay, everybody knows by the week of Super Bowl and the week after, the price skyrockets. It's called a Super Bowl bump. That's an actual
It
term.
happens every year.
Yeah, it happens every single year. And then about 2 weeks after Super Bowl, the price of chicken wings come down. Problem is, that never happened this year. They keep going up and up and up and up. Like we're paying pretty much almost $4 a pound for a 40-pound case.
So what I feel like is like everyone just stopped buying chicken wings.
Well, they're There was one thing I did see on the internet. They were saying about the reason why they're selling so much chicken is because of the chicken sandwich wars. That's what they're calling it.
But those are fucking breasts.
I know some of them are.
I was
breasts.
going
No
to
one's
ask if
using
that,
chicken wings.
I was going
First
to ask
off,
if boneless wings have been affected.
If
during
they're
this.
selling that much chicken, you would think they would have more wings.
Yeah.
Okay, so to answer Ace's question,
What about boneless wings?
the boneless wings are like they just any part of the chicken you cut that up.
Mostly chicken.
Usually
breast,
tenders.
Mostly breast.
I was going to
Like-
say,
Tenders.
That's when
have breasts been
They just-
affected?
butcher. I don't buy chicken breast.
Chicken breast prices have gone up, not as much as you would have thought. Like,
Okay.
but they still went up at least about $1 per pound.
As somebody who is a fan of chicken nuggies, this is
Right?
very important to me.
Yes.
I can
I'm a huge
understand
fan of chicken nuggets.
Always.
I shit, when we first came back from pandemic and everything like that, case of chicken breasts was like, I think it was like 30-some pieces for 70 fucking bucks per case. So we were like, yeah, we're only gonna buy one a week.
Also-
Sorry.
During Dennis's travels this week, it looks like he has picked up some.
Oh, dude, this is snack segment.
Yeah. Well, am I interrupting your ideas again? Cause
No, man, I
Did
just.
the Pringles get open?
Yes, the
Right.
Pringles will get open in a moment.
Oh, I said, did they? You said
Not
no.
yet,
Got excited.
but
Do I
so
find
so
another
we're so
tone?
snack segment.
we have a yes, ding 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 snack segment brought to you by Dennis the Butcher.
You a happy elevator?
Fuck, dude.
Third
What
floor.
do you have in your hands, sir?
I got some gummies from 7-Eleven, and they are a pineapple habanero flavor.
Ooh.
Which is intriguing to say the least.
Yes.
So
Well, you got them in your hand. Start us off.
Yeah, like,
Yep.
did you
There
get one?
I got two right here in front of me.
Okay.
But as you said, it's a double dipper, and I have a.
Mr. Baller over there, I got two.
Take one or two and pass it. Oh, they look like gummy bears. All right, so they look like they legit gummy bears covered in like what I'm assuming is a pineapple habanero. Let's go ahead and gun those.
Yeah, they do.
Well,
would assume
if you
because
look
it said
on the
pineapple
cover, they look
habanero.
like very evil gummy bears.
Not as evil as Julie's poop chute gummy bear.
Sweet pineapple and spicy habanero.
Oh,
That's nice.
That's really nice.
Oh, I was waiting like we were doing communion. I didn't know we were.
Yeah. No, you are allowed.
That is actually pretty good. I mean, like,
That's. I mean, it's got a little heat.
I'm gonna guess that was 99 cents.
Gone in there.
I'd still fucking pay it.
It's a good change up.
That's a good road snack to keep you awake on a long drive.
Sorry, I forgot to.
All right, I'm very curious.
It's a good road snack.
I am very
My bad.
curious if it builds. Like, if you eat the whole bag, does it get
I'm
hotter
sure.
as you go?
I'm on number 5 right now. So.
Let me know.
Okay, so
In a cocktail, this could be phenomenal.
Ooh. Put in soak them in vodka.
Yes.
nope, that never works out well.
No?
We've tried.
Alex, you want to try again?
We're not talking for a month though.
That's not what he. No. See, that's a different. No. He's talking about putting it in a drink. You're talking about putting it in a liquor and
letting
seeping
it
it out.
soak and- yeah,
no.
no.
Completely different story. No, I don't want to eat baking soda again. And I don't know if that's what it was, but I'm assuming that's what baking soda tastes and feels like if it was in any type of form.
They're pretty damn close. All right, so pass that one down to like we've been holding on this one for like 2 weeks, and the producer found him and she was about to tear into him, and I was like, no, you must wait.
Yes.
Well,
You must steam.
we were supposed to do this last week, so.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it last
So
week.
what kind of Pringles are these? Because I love the top, by the way. I can already see the
Oh,
the
I heard
symbol.
about these.
Yes, you're in luck, Ace.
Yes,
Small
they
wins.
are-
We're all about bringing the small wins.
Yes.
We don't want to bring you like too much at one
I
time.
understand. I'm so excited. Yes.
But yes, they are the Pringles Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich flavored.
So I think you need to go ahead and crack that open.
And just pass it that way.
Yeah, I already knew
Because-
that.
She's already giving you the death stare.
Right.
I know.
Why is it still closed?
My precious.
So. Why did Dennis get the
She
first
literally
bite?
pulled the plastic top off and like was so disappointed that they were still sealed. Like, shit. Oh no! Take more than one. They're small.
Yes. Well, I have to take one, and then I have to do the duck thing.
Oh yeah,
You gotta
I'm
do
with
the
you.
duck thing.
I'll do it with you.
So one is for tasting, and then the other is for duck.
Oh. What do you get? Okay, so my brother.
Wait, let it talk. What are you getting?
I'm getting like a bit of spice, not much else.
Kind of not the whole sandwich.
No.
Okay, so my brother found these, and he lives in North Carolina. And he was like, it's basically the Wendy's spicy nugget in chip form. He's like, they don't have, like, they're not bringing the tomato, the lettuce, the
Right.
mayo, it's
the spicy chicken.
It's the chicken bar.
Just
Right.
the chicken.
Just the chicken.
And I will say,
They're,
there's some complexity in the spice. I like it.
I think
mean,
they're
like,
very close
I like
on
the
the oh, there it goes there. The duck mouth go. Why didn't anyone take a picture of that? Like,
Thought about it.
he even paused and waited.
I know.
I did. I thought somebody was going to.
Yeah.
well, it seemed like he was about to do the duck call.
Oh.
I was waiting on it.
I was
But-
gonna see if I could try to talk through it, and then I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's
Good
not
luck,
gonna happen.
good luck with that. But not bad. I mean, it's a good chip.
It's good chip.
As far as like tasting exactly like the Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich, yeah, not. It's definitely missing, tomato.
I think they're
Yeah.
getting. I think they're close to the spicy nugget,
yeah. Which again,
which we all know what that tastes like after the spicy nugget challenge.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is kind of ingrained in us. Okay,
Yeah.
so Ace, how the fuck was your week?
It was fantastic.
What happened?
I survived. I was in a car accident. So not being dead is always. I was in a car accident. Yeah.
You got pitted.
do we have a bomb drop? We don't. Just give him a shots fired or something. Like,
all,
I mean,
all we got is shots fired and some video games.
there used to be a bomb drop. I swear, we should find that. But
It was a lot.
continue.
It was a lot.
What?
I
So
was just minding my business
Continue.
and driving down the street, just minding my black-owned business. When all of a sudden, somebody decided to come by into my lane, and I spun. And I think my favorite part about it was, I hop out of the car afterwards, and the first thing that the girl says to me is, "You didn't see me coming, girl. You hit me." Like what? What?
She's behind you?
She came from behind
You didn't see me.
and came into my lane while I was still in the lane. It was so much fun, and by fun I mean terrifying. But I am still here.
any injury?
Amen.
Oh, I'm fine. No injuries on me.
No nothing. No ankle twisted. Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
No.
I am very
By the
confident.
grace of God, nope, nothing to me. Nothing. She was fine.
You did
and,
bring up the disparity in the cars, though.
Oh yeah. So
I find interesting.
my car, I drive a Toyota RAV4, and that was crunched. I mean, just doors crunched in, I look like I've been in an accident. She had a cracked headlight and a dented bumper because she drove a Chevy Tahoe. And so, basically, you just drive a tank into something, and it's like, oh.
Built Chevy tough,
That's why she popped up and was like, "You didn't see me coming?" Because, she wasn't in an accident. I was. And so, yeah,
I still love that response. Just like, you didn't see me coming? No.
No.
Bitch.
Because I was in the lane driving home.
I was just driving along.
And what would I have done if I had seen you? What? Just get into the shoulder? Like, what do you want
Stand up,
from me?
hit the person in front of you.
You're
It's
just
your
like,
fault.
right.
Let me honk the horn.
Just like, hey, see ya. Like, I don't know what to say. So, yeah. So glad to still be here. No broken bones. No, no injuries or anything like that. And so far, all of last week, I've just kind of sat at home and ate snacks, which is nice.
Was the full airbag curtains, everything, nothing?
Surprisingly, no, because she hit me from the side. There was no front impact. So it just.
You don't have curtain airbags?
So the RAV4 no curtains?
Side airbags.
I was gonna say because they were talking
Side
about
airbags,
curtains, and I was like,
Well,
"What?"
yeah,
what-
because they come down from the top curtain, like to like protect you.
Yeah, no, none of that happened. None of that happened. Yeah, I just all of a sudden my armrest was much closer to me than it had originally been. But other than that, like I said, everything I'm fine, and that's also why I'm able to make jokes about it. Literally, guys, I'm okay.
Oh, I can make jokes for days.
Oh, I didn't want to bring it up.
I'm not bringing it up for real, but
Okay.
I've been in 2 accidents with 2 of the same car.
We will not make those jokes until he
I
gets
get
a
the
third
same car.
Okay, fair enough.
Once he gets the third one,
It's
then
fucking
then we're
game.
ripping the fucking Band-Aid off, and it's like
It's
go
fucking
time.
game.
And look forward to that podcast
want you to
because this is
know.
going to be like shots fired at Chase.
We are,
Hey, I'm ready because I made a dumbass
Jason.
decision.
we are waiting.
Ding,
I am
ding,
waiting.
ding,
Put like fucking $3,000 in that car. I made a dumb decision.
Dooley cannot
Fuck
wait
up.
for that
Luckily,
podcast.
you recovered most.
I won't even have a headset on. I'll just be sitting here just.
I got all parts back.
Hey,
Dooley is waiting for the day where he is not the
Guy who ran into a pole in a parking lot?
I'm not on the shooting range. Down target. Yeah. Hey, Jason, you missed. Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close too.
Fuck you, Dooley. How was your week?
Okay, you on the good side or the bad side first?
I mean,
Oh, bad side.
oh yeah, we
Well, of
definitely.
course, bad side.
And keep your finger on the button.
The good,
Well, wait. Let me go ahead and start that off.
the good side's probably gonna be short, so I'm totally down to hear the bad side.
Yeah, good side short.
Yeah. So,
Should we start with the good side
no,
then?
no,
Okay.
no. I
Go.
want to hear the juicy details.
you still have your health.
Give me the juice.
Oh,
That's the good side, sir.
Your
Wait,
health.
Wait, are you on the bad side or the good
I
side?
thought you said you still have your hell. I was like,
Oh,
I do?
Oh, Lord. Oh no.
Health.
I meant health.
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 Hell,
Health.
ho. It's the same thing.
You
So-
got your hoe. That's fine.
So bad side, 4:30 in the morning. I wake up, get ready to go to work and everything like that. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go to work early because I'm fucking alone. Have to do a buffet for a shitload of people, right? So I'm driving.
Damn, I got a segue, but continue.
I can't hear you right now. Oh, that's even worse.
I'm with you.
So I'm driving along and just driver's side. I keep on feeling like a little bump, kind of pushing the car up and everything like that. And I get like 5 miles away from work and pull over. Notice that my car, the driver front tire is blown out, almost blown the fuck up. And
I think you could have made it to work.
I probably could have.
I mean, if you had felt
I
like
think
you were
you
going
bitched
up
out-
and down, I feel like you were probably already riding on it
100%.
blown. Like just
well, once I
feel
got
like
out
you
and
only
looked
had a
at this
mile to go.
shit-
I feel like you bitched out.
just fucking send it, bro.
Mile ago, that might have been like.
I think he said 5 miles though.
It was 5 miles.
I think he said
Slow
5 miles.
down.
Fucking
Five,
no,
five.
fucking send it. Just fucking send it. Like you'll get there. It's fine.
just riding on rims.
Hey,
Sparks.
those railroad tracks still run behind the hotel, man. Just hop on that shit with your fucking rim, and
Just get the fuck out, take a knife.
we're good.
Hell yeah. Make
Alright.
my own damn train. I'm driving right past the hotel, bitch. Just jump out.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that your wheels would not fit on that track, so you'd have to keep at least 2 tires good. But hey,
I mean, hey,
Aren't Mr. Logical.
hey, I'm just saying.
it worked out better in my head.
Do you have a jack in your car?
Here's the funny thing. No.
Is it?
No.
You know why it's
That is
funny?
funny.
Because
Okay, that answers our initial question.
Because I feel like the answer is yes, I do.
it should be, but apparently Honda likes to go fucking eco-friendly with their shit and made a fucking plastic jack.
What?
Did it break
Oh, it broke before.
before? So
Oh.
how long ago did it break?
Like a year.
So you've had plenty of an opportunity to buy a jack.
Yep.
Just curious.
Why is the jack made of the car is metal.
Exactly.
The car is metal.
Exactly.
Sir, that is a fantastic
I
fucking
want to
question.
ask fucking Honda, what the fuck they're thinking. Oh, we're being
They already
ecologically
explained it.
friendly.
Eco-friendly.
And that's
Was
not
it great?
eco-friendly.
No, but that's what
Plastic
they're
is not
thinking.
eco-friendly.
When I say plastic,
Okay, so I'm still on board with Ace that plastic is not the eco-friendly way to go.
yeah, no, fuck you. Make a fucking goddamn steel fucking jack that holds 5 tons. I don't give a shit. Like,
Are we recycling the jack after we use it? I'm confused.
I threw that through a fucking
Honda.
fence because I didn't go through it. Just kind of broke up against the fence because it's a piece of shit.
It's solar paneled, sir.
Hey, you gotta let
Fair.
it charge up.
There we
As
go.
as
There we
long
go.
as it's not night or raining, your car will jack itself.
There we go.
It's a wonderful thing. Yes.
I mean,
Completely untrue, but wonderful thing.
Except whenever
Damn
you need it,
upgrades.
it is raining
Or dark.
That's it. That's it.
I'm pretty sure there's a bottle jack around here somewhere that I can just throw in the back of your car. I probably already did.
I mean, like, look, I've owned plenty of Hondas. I love Honda, and I know that they are not necessarily the most
Nope. Do not say reliable.
expenditure. No, like, they don't spend much on their jacks.
Okay.
They definitely go for cheap jacks.
Well, hopefully,
But
'cause you're
mine
in a
were
Honda,
metal.
the most reliable car on the
I've
fucking
always
road
had
next
a
to
fucking
Toyota.
metal jack in my damn car, but
I mean, it was the little, like, what is it, the scissor jack?
Oh, dude, I love the scissor jack.
The backward X, the scissor
yeah,
jack. You
mine
know,
was a fucking hard plastic scissor jack, and the fucker broke the first time I used it. And I was
Okay,
like,
let's be clear on this. How long have you owned this car?
2016, so fucking going on 5 years.
How many of you in the last 5 years have been on the side of the road jacking your car up with the jack that came with your car?
Oh, never.
Yeah, right?
But I also don't believe in menial labor, so I call AAA.
Okay, how many times have you called AAA in the last 5 years to jack your car up to change a tire?
I was gonna say sometimes it is like having somebody to talk to, but anyway, no, no.
Twice.
Once.
Twice.
One
And
for you,
Twice.
twice for you.
Twice for me.
Butcher,
Called the roadside? No, I never have.
how many times have you jacked your car up on the side of the road in the last 5 years?
2 or 3.
Never.
Really? Well, I know you haven't, because I would have been there.
doing it.
I can tell you in the past 10 years, I have never been on the side of the fucking road needing the jack in my car.
Oh,
Never.
oh, using that jack? Oh no,
Well,
that's for
as
decoration.
You had to
Well,
call.
yeah.
You had to call AAA. Either way, the point stands that you needed a jack.
I know
Do you
how
know,
it works, but no.
Do you know how many tires how many tires have you changed since you've bought this car?
This is my 5th one.
I was going to say, this has
Fifth.
nothing to do with anyone else. This is all about a direct jab at Cooley.
Uh-huh. So first off,
Well, yeah.
And you've owned the
5
car.
tires
Yes.
in 6 years.
so
Fine.
the hotel with all the construction.
No,
One
sir. We figured that out was out. Yeah, that was your neighborhood.
Wait.
Not the hotel.
Can I explain?
No.
Yes, you are allowed. You are
No.
allowed to continue.
No, I don't want him to. No.
One was from the neighborhood. Some asshole left nails all in the fucking way. Me, my mom, and 3 other neighbors had fucking pop tires going down there. No one found out until they nails. So this one it's the oldest tire, the last one. So I mean, it's lasted.
The factory original tire that is 6 years old.
Oh, it's
Yes.
7.
7.
Well, if it was 6 years old when he bought it, it's a 7-year-old car because they're made pretty much the year
I bought it
beforehand.
2017 on January.
He bought it brand new.
All right, so 2016. Fine. All right. Still 5
So,
years.
wait, but it was
Have
a
you ever-
hand cooked tire, and hand cooks make really good tires, and that's what confused me.
Have you ever
when
looked
you
at
were
your
like-
tires?
Huh?
Do you ever like look at your tires? Just like you
Usually,
know,
yeah.
yeah.
Can we look at the picture of the tire
That you sent us that was blown out? Because I'm just curious.
Okay, well, at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning,
Well,
and I
okay.
don't see a bulge on the tire, I'm gonna go,
Wow.
it looks fine.
Thank you for
I don't see a
continuing.
bulge on the tire, I'm gonna be like, alright, it's a good day.
I didn't do a walk around this morning.
I walked around, I didn't see a bulge.
I didn't look down, so.
When's your car inspection due?
All right, so So
this
we're not.
month, but
That explains a lot.
Don't look at like the blown out part.
Look at the rest of the tire.
yes, I under fucking stand.
You guys got. I mean, Hankook makes some pretty good slick and drift tires.
You don't drift. You don't e-brake.
But
How do you
there's-
ruin tires?
Driving.
I had to ride with you for like 3 weeks in a
Driving
car.
aggressively.
I have ridden with you. How?
Driving aggressively.
No, I've ridden with him.
Not Dooley.
How?
Taking turns aggressively.
No.
Don't do that
Julie,
either.
they said you drive like a grandma. I'm not saying
Being
this.
on-
I'll say
They
it.
said you drive
I'll
like a
say
grandma.
it. Dooley drives like a grandma.
Do you drive on a lot of construction sites?
A lot of times,
Yeah.
evidently.
He's stealing a lot of lumber, I guess.
Gravel and like bumps are gonna fuck up your tires more than just riding on a smooth pavement road.
I'm not a newborn baby. I
Well,
know this shit.
I'm saying this in the microphone, like towards you, just because this clarification was happening. So like,
Yeah.
he wanted to know, but like,
They've only
bumps
been
in the
doing,
road will fuck your
they've
tires
only
up.
been doing construction next to the hotel for I don't know
You can hit a
1,500
bump
years.
hard
So.
enough, and your
gonna
wheel
say.
alignment will fuck up.
15
Yeah, but
years they've been doing construction.
It's
Doesn't
true.
bulge your tire.
Yeah, it does.
But it
Then you should
it
notice.
only affects Dooley's
time,
tires at the hotel.
You should notice.
over time.
But-
and if it keeps happening, I'm a car guy.
I'm
gonna look
tired
at
of
my tires.
hearing about tires.
I'm not a car guy. I look at my tires.
If I
I'm
feel
pretty
something
tired of
happening,
hearing about
I'm gonna
hearing
look
about
down.
tires.
You're pretty tired?
I'm pretty tired about
Pretty
hearing about
tired.
tires. So the good side is, I fixed my roof. No more leaking. We had a small leak in there, so yay for me.
Is that the car or the house?
The house.
Well, hey, look, we were talking about cars, motherfucker. You just can't
Dude,
switch
I would
subjects.
just-
I mean, you gotta
I
clarify
would
some
sell
shit.
my damn car if they go. Oh, well, now let's see. I'm leaking. Look at that shit.
I got a sunroof. Shit happens.
We don't even want to talk about Alex's car problems. Like, fucking shit.
Look,
What
it's
was it?
not the
What was it,
sunroof
7
right now.
months?
Blooming problems.
And also, I have put in my 2
That's
weeks
for
notice.
later dates.
We're gonna need more.
Hey.
Hey, I need some more of those little cups over there.
Oh, might be.
Yeah, this little cup.
No.
Okay,
Well, sure, Dooley. That's all you get.
I'm fucking everything
that's
else.
rude.
Anything else interesting?
You thought that was interesting?
I mean, hey man, at least the fucking roof stopped leaking because that's been going on for a little bit.
I'm just fucking with you, Dooley. What about work?
So 2 weeks. Well, technically, like
Is this are you
9
are,
days.
are we releasing this now? Is this brand new information?
Thank you.
Is this like a?
we're not going to talk about all that.
I mean, because if you're gonna talk about all that, we gotta hit the news release button. But if we're not doing that, then no.
I'm just telling you that I put my 2 weeks notice in.
Then hit the fucking button, dude. News 9. News at 9. That one works too.
Since we don't have the clap button on there.
Give a dreidel effect.
That was pretty dope. All right, so you put your 2 weeks notice in. What the hell's going on now?
This
Food
one's
truck
good.
full time? That's what I like to hear.
I wish
Next one is
it would be. So I'm going to a different hotel making stuff.
Well, this is not.
Let's
talking
not.
about
Yeah, we don't. No.
making more money.
Making
Yeah,
a shitload
no.
more money. And with literally half the banquet space and half the restaurant space and half the room space. Like,
It's half the size of the hotel you're
Yeah,
in now,
pretty
and
much.
they're gonna pay you more.
a shitload more.
For $75 an hour, that sounds amazing, sir.
$75,000 an hour.
I would have quit.
A year would have been good.
I mean,
I would have quit that
$75,000
day.
an
If
hour.
they told me that shit, I
Would've
would
been
call
amazing.
my
I would
manager
still
and
go
be
to
like,
work.
Fuck you guys.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day, because that's an hour.
That's an hour? Oh, I'm
75 an hour.
$75,000 an hour.
absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to
I
be
live
employee of the year.
Sir. What you need? That toilet's
Everything.
clogged? I'm about to bare hand this thing.
Exactly.
Do you still get overtime? And if so, is it time and a half?
Let's not delve into his personal financial fucking business life. But yes.
No, I was talking about if you're making $75,000 an hour, do you still get overtime?
I
And
was
if so,
hired-
because I would love to make 110, 15,000.
Oh, with the
I was
OT?
hired
Hell,
as a
fucking
kitchen
yeah.
manager, so I don't even know if it's sous chef, executive chef,
Look, man.
fucking food and beverage director. I'm not a food and beverage director.
We know.
There's one day. Probably not. But
I'm gonna
there's
laugh.
one day.
I'm gonna laugh. They go, hey, Dooley, you're
I
food and
need you
beverage
back
director."
on the buttons. There's no shots fired going on. There's nothing. I'm
Yeah,
upset.
it's-
Did you just hit the space bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
And
doesn't
then-
work unless it's the last button you hit.
Yeah,
You're playing
so
the
that-
sound effects for like the news button.
Suck my ass.
Welcome back
Alex.
to the podcast. This is Julie on.
This
like-
is delicious.
Oh, man.
Oh, damn. Okay, so
Beer.
we have a beer.
Beer.
So it's
This
sour.
is the. This
not
is.
big on
Here.
beers.
Do you remember the hops roulette game?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while. God, I've missed y'all.
Welcome back.
All right, so this is it. Let's go. Hello, how are you? This is apricot.
I'm almost thinking.
Apricot?
I might know it.
Just me.
I mean, hey, Chase, it's 3,000 points if you get it right, man.
No, I feel like I bought this.
What's
I don't-
3,000 points
I
if
don't
you can
know
call
what
it?
is. I don't know what it is, but
Does anyone else get apricot?
You're not going for the bait? Yes, I kind of get the apricot.
I just feel like it's from dog.
I'm not
Yeah.
positive about that, but I get where you're coming from.
Do you think it's dogfish?
No.
I forgot what
What I
we're
bought.
guessing. I know it's alcohol by volume, style, and
IBUs.
The bitterness.
IBU.
And then we give it a rating 1 to 5.
Okay, okay,
5
okay.
being like fucking phenomenal. 1
This
being
is really
I don't want to ever drink it
fucking
again.
Good.
I remember the last time I was here, I did really well.
You did.
So
That
By
was
the way-
probably beginner's luck.
You can do halves on the rating.
okay, all right.
You're
okay.
allowed to give it a 3.5 if you're in between 3 and 4.
So I like this.
This is.
I'm gonna say 15 IBU.
Trail mix, right?
Alcohol by volume. This is
I like how you do this backwards than all we do. This is I like this.
4.9.
This is new.
4.9. The style is a sour. And
Scale of 1 to 5. 5 being phenomenal. 1 being I don't
5
ever
being
wanna
the
drink
best
this.
beer you've ever had.
this is refreshing. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I enjoy this. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
think it smells like dried apricots that come in trail mix. Trail mix.
Mhm.
That's good.
You know what? Okay, that I am like freeze-dried
Yeah.
apricots or dried. Yes, I completely get that.
I'm gonna say that it's. I'm gonna say it's an apricot sour.
I feel like peach,
That's what I was going off
mango. No,
Trust the man's palate. I'm 99% right. That's a hot dog. Anyway, so shit. I don't know. I would say that it's a 5% ABV. I think the bitterness, like, we're not gonna find, but I'm gonna give it a 10 just because NA we kind of ruled out, right?
I mean, yeah, if it's NA, no one gets points anyway. It doesn't matter if you get it wrong.
I really like this one. I'll give it a 4. Again, like, you know, our fridge, and if it was colder, I think it would honestly dull the notes of the apricot, and I think that, 4.
Okay. Julie.
I'm gonna go grapefruit. Goes. I'm gonna go
the salt is there, you're right, maybe.
5 IBU. 6 ABV. I'll give it a 4.
Shit, now I want to go apricot goes.
Dennis.
I'm going
Tell
to
me
goes.
Goes.
Goes, yeah.
If it's a salt, if it's a salty beer.
5.8
5.8.
and 25. I'll give it a 4.
Up there. All right, Chase. Lean in. I see he's got you.
Needed that to happen.
See he's got you.
I'm gonna give it a 4. IBU's 0. Alcohol, ABV, we're going. I'll give it a 5. I'll give it a 6. And then I guess I'm gonna kind of jump on a trail. I'm gonna go with the apricot goes.
Producer,
on the trail without being on the trail.
we spun a mic towards you.
Okay.
What do you got?
Well, you have to ask me. Like, you have to ask me the things. and then I'll
Well,
give you
what
the
kind of
answer.
style do you think
It's
it
a
is?
goza.
It's a goes. And how alcoholic do you think it is? ABV like 5.8.
I would say 5.8. 5.2.
5.2.
Guava.
Guava.
Ooh.
That's actually a very good one.
I said it's
Damn.
a tropical fruit.
I was on the verge of passion fruit.
I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was
Shit.
wondering.
And I give it a 5.
A 5. And IBUs, bitterness unit, normally on sours, they're not there. So 20.
So a
It's a
5,
bitter-
like 5. This is like a really like.
Well, I don't know anything about bitterness of beer, but I just.
I
thinking
thought
it's
that
a
was your
bitter fruit.
rating.
Oh, I give it a fucking 5. It's
Yeah. So
Oh, it is
now-
delicious.
So
Yeah,
what
I
you're
was
telling me
thinking
is now I have
it's a
to hunt
bitter
this
fruit.
down.
Now, bitterness, if you want to talk about like your alcohol crap, I don't know, probably 0, but
But you really like this
I
one, so
don't-
now I have to
I
figure out
love
where to find it.
yeah.
I got you.
It's probably $28 a
Sorry,
can.
did I spray it?
No.
I dabbed it out.
I just want to like reach a little bit.
I'm going with the goes at 6.2. I'm going to give it 0 IBUs, and I give it 4.
Oh, you went
Delicious.
ghost, just like you didn't want to call it the fruit.
No, I didn't, because when she said guava, I was fucking torn. So I gave up on whether or not I was going apricot or guava, because it smells
Oh!
like apricot. But, well, here we go, and this is why it smells like apricot. So this is Beals Beer, Plumpricot, Fruited Berliner Weiss.
That's what's giving it that.
Comes in at 4%, so it's a low ABV.
Man, that's delicious.
Look,
don't know.
you're the lowest, but it's Price is Right rules. Or what? Fucking, yeah, Price is
Yeah,
Right.
so if
Jeopardy.
it's-
I don't
if it's
remember.
above-
But he still went over.
It's like Price
Yeah.
is
We
Right,
all
but
went
they
over,
don't
yeah.
know
Yeah.
enough.
That one. Anyway, the Plumpricot. So let's see if they have some kind of a story. We blended two of our favorite stone fruits, plum and apricot, which we have had many. We'll get into that in a second.
Real fast, what was the name of the brewery?
Beals. Beales. Lel.
Yeah, he's getting there.
Okay. Anyway, we blended plum and apricot to flavor our traditional Berliner Weiss. This unfiltered German wheat beer is light, dry, slightly tart, and refreshing. 100% natural
Huh.
fruit.
It's from Virginia.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, Jason.
Hmm?
Wasn't Plout
I said apricot.
plum and apricot?
Oh shit!
Because I like this.
Yeah, but
And
the
I
ABV
really,
was
it was
a lot higher.
significantly different, but Plout was fucking
Dude, this
delicious.
is we have never been able to find the Plout.
I don't think they
Ever
make
again.
it anymore.
No, I don't think
that was like a one-off, and it was like now it's our unicorn, and like that is really close. And you know what I enjoy about it is that they made it drinkable and like, not at 12%.
It is made in Bedford, Virginia, and I'm assuming we are not going to find any IBUs here.
I want.
Yes.
Say,
It's
didn't
funny, you guys
you
keep
just
looking.
pass by the Plumpricot?
Oh, well.
Like,
Did you say Mister?
It didn't have IBU.
Is that what it's
Is
called?
it Mister Plumpricot? Like,
No, it's just Plumpricot.
I don't know where
I was
you.
gonna say
Right.
the
Mister Plumpricot.
It's making me feel.
It's,
I mean-
I'm
it's,
uncomfortable.
it's the new clue.
Plumpricot beer, that one. Yep.
It says Plumpricot.
Bear. I like. Yeah, I noticed that. Plumpricot bear.
No IBU.
Yeah, they just don't list it half the time, and I don't even know if the breweries
I
do it
got
half
half
the
point.
time.
That is it. The color is nice.
You have to
It
call
was.
them.
I hate to say it, Chase. When it's in A, nobody gets points,
It's called 0 IBU. Just saying half a point.
but it's in A, so
Hey,
nobody gets points.
Chase.
What style of beer is that?
Berliner
It's a
Weiss.
Berliner Weiss, which I honestly
Weiss.
thought about going because I wasn't sure about the goes, but it did have like that salty finish. So I mean, it was
Yeah, but I don't also know what a Berliner Weiss is.
like a tart ale, but a German style version. I don't know what the difference is,
Mm-hmm.
but honestly, if I think it's a Berliner Weiss, it's either a tart ale or a Berliner
I
Weiss.
really like how Ace looked at me like, like.
I've had a few. They're all like cherries though. Like they come out a lot during the spring and summer, and it's a lot of cherry Berliner Weisses. That
Oh, but you're in Northern Virginia a lot, and like so.
Cherry
you're
Blossom
up,
Festival and all
yeah.
that good stuff. Yeah.
Toads.
Not a lot of breweries here in Virginia Beach and Chesapeake throwing down some Berliner Weiss.
No, not as much. and you know, just as a shout out, it's time to step it up. Let's get some Berliner Weisses in Norfolk and Chesapeake and Virginia Beach. We deserve.
They have the opportunity.
They do.
I mean, it's. I feel like they're very heavy IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Extremely.
We have
everybody.
a million
and then-
IPAs.
And then if they're qualified, and I don't want to say qualified enough. Well, I'm going to use qualified. They throw in some sours.
Yep.
But then it's like, well, like from what I know of sours, and Alex backed me up on this, it's like they're usually brewed in completely different areas.
Completely separately. I mean, like they use lactate and
because like just because the sour can go into your IPAs.
One of those.
Like even though they're in sealed containers and aging or whatever, like it's so.
Well, it's just like what is it? Lager versus Pilsner. It's top fermentation versus bottom fermentation. Like even that, like even a lager versus Pilsner is a different process.
How the yeast works.
Yeah,
but they're both crisp and clean and delicious. So Alex, how the fuck was your week?
I don't know. How was our week?
It was wishy-washy at best.
Our week, well, yeah. It was a short week.
Yeah, we didn't have a lot of good stuff happen.
We spent a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And had a gig cancel.
Well, dude, we're assuming due to weather. We're just gonna call it that.
I was just gonna say they canceled and leave it at that because we have our own opinions. But again, it was a short week. We didn't have a lot going on, and some short days. You know, it was a lunch, and the days that we did have that were long, kind of rainy, kind of a bleak weekend. You know.
I mean, let's be honest.
We did all right for what it was, but
Sunday was a good day. It was long as balls.
We spent a fuck ton of money.
Like I'm talking like when I say long as balls, I'm like the hot summer days balls. But we recovered in the end when Ace just put that together. Like it was
that lawn mowing.
Yeah.
Final, you know.
Yeah. But it came together in the end when it cooled off and the sun went down. But you know,
that's not the visual is.
So you want some of that bacon cheese sauce or not, dog?
Come together
right now. Stuck to me. All right, moving on. We got some topics. Ace, strap in for this shit. Just so you know, MTV Cribs is coming back.
Yes, it is.
Yo, what?
Yes.
I like how Ace was like on it. Like you were like strap in. Ace is like, fuck yeah, it's coming back. Yeah.
So I think it's Wednesday.
It better have some cool
Or it
stuff,
already
you
did
know.
come back by this time.
Yeah.
I think it's like 8 p.m. on Wednesdays. MTV brought back Cribs. No applause, no nothing. Like
What
I don't have
applause do you want me to give
MTV.
you?
That doesn't. Wait.
Laughter, because it's all going
Which
to be fucking
MTV?
hysterical.
Is it MTV 1, MTV, MTV 2, MTV Live, MTV?
MTVU.
Is there an MTV?
MTV Plus.
I could just start listing shit and it would be semi-believable.
Look, man, I'm not 100% sure on which channel of
MTV Giraffe.
It's like ESPN.
Act like that wouldn't be a thing.
The Ocho.
I'd watch.
It's MTV The Ocho. It's like, but just Google it and find it because evidently, like Cardi B's crib is on there, and that's gonna be fucking funny as fuck.
I feel like the MTV Giraffe channel should be nothing except that one commercial where they had the mini giraffe. Does anybody remember that? They had like a Russian guy with his mini giraffe. It should just be that put to music but no words. The entire, like just 24/7 of mini giraffe put to music with Russian mobster guy.
All I can think of is the meme where it's a giraffe like going to eat leaves, and then he leaves, and then he comes back and he's got like ranch dressing in his mouth, and he puts it over the leaves, and he's like, "There we go, now I can eat it."
All right. So this is a group question. You can talk amongst yourselves, but it's an individual answer only. So if you got a date home, what would be the culinary masterpiece that you would cook on a first date?
You think we're eating at home on the first day?
Well, yes. Well, so your first time cooking for your significant other.
That's better because I feel like if you trust me enough to come home on the first date, food is not the priority.
Well, with your creepy ass, yes. So, all right, like let's start a round table. Who wants to go first? Dooley. If first home cooked meal you're creating for your significant other, what is your go-to dish? And
Is it
if
gonna
you say
be-
fucking chicken piccata, I'm gonna kick you in the balls.
There's gonna be some chili with some tater tots.
What was that voice?
Right? Like, yeah,
growl at the chili.
Some chili. Appetizers are gonna be some Pop Tarts.
What you didn't know is that Dooley's actually a bear.
Hey,
Sorry,
boo-boo.
I didn't mean to
Whatever's
discriminate
in
against
this
bears. I
picnic
apologize.
basket. Like, all right.
If you don't know what bears are, you should look them up. I'm not talking
No,
about
not.
the animal.
You fuck.
All right, Dooley, for real.
What?
What would, like, if you're trying to impress a chick, what are you gonna make her? I know your repertoire is large. But let's be honest, you got a couple that you can wing together and a.
Did someone already go?
No, we're
No.
waiting on Dooley.
Wow.
Should we skip the?
Look,
I
the,
like-
woman,
like,
the
we'll
woman
come
that
back
came to your
later.
house is already disappointed in leaving. She is tired of waiting for you to cook.
Shit! Have you boiled water yet? That's what they do in Chopped first. All right,
It's
Dennis, you're up.
frozen. I
He said
pre-boiled it.
chiller.
So is Dooley because a woman that is house.
On chop.
All right, Dennis, your go-to first time cooking for a significant
I
other.
know.
See, I can't even.
And it'd be maple lacquer duck breast with honey and thyme roasted butternut squash and some green beans stir fried with cashews and roasted garlic and olive oil.
Have you?
Evidently, Dennis and I are dating.
Well,
Our first day will be tomorrow.
But,
Good grief, man.
but I know
Maple
a
lacquered.
scenario
All right,
where you
so,
ever
like-
ask the woman what she eats.
Yeah, what if she doesn't eat duck?
Look, why do you gotta talk? You couldn't let this get around until someone brought that up. Like,
That's what I'm saying. You make this elaborate dinner. You spend a whole lot of money on duck.
by the way, I'm vegetarian.
Oops, sorry.
Well, you should know that before, but
It's a
again,
first date. That was
Date.
these are your terms,
First-
sir.
sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
first
okay. Like the first time you're cooking for someone, it's not like when like Melissa
I'm
cooked for me
vegan.
the first
Flip the
time,
table.
and it was like we're gonna have. What was it? Honestly, I truly believe it was chicken and dumplings, and she pulled out.
Wait a minute.
I'm sure I pulled a fucking box of hamburger helper out of the fucking pantry before that.
Your man is coming over. The first thing you're gonna make for him is, you know what? He likes Philly cheesesteaks. They got that Philly cheesesteak hamburger helper. Bam, money.
Making that happen.
Get that.
I have to go
sandwich.
pasta or steak.
Hold on. We ain't to you yet, sir. I'm back on the fucking. I want to know how he's lacquering maple fucking.
Maple lacquered.
Yeah, that was the term
Duck.
used. How
What?
do you plan on pulling this off, Butcher?
Pretty sure that's basting. Are you basting it the whole time?
Well, you gotta get that skin nice and crispy first, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not giving away my secrets on this shit.
Basting.
That meal has gotten me. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So you use this dish
I-
more than this is my pocket dish.
Let me get this straight. You call me creepy?
Well played, sir. I got nothing. What do you got?
It does depend on the woman. I would probably go either steak or pasta, and the pasta could be very, very wide. But I feel like pasta's a easily
Fish or
changeable. Yeah, you could do anything with a pasta. I'll be honest with you, you could do almost anything
Spoken
with
like a
Alfredo.
professional.
Almost anything with Alfredo. You can make an Alfredo pasta with fucking anything, and it will be good. Like, again though, I'm a steak fan, and I feel like if I'm
You could also put steak in Alfredo.
You could, and trust me, that's an option. But I just mean, like, steak mashed potatoes is not a bad way to go. I'm a huge steak fan. If they're not, then obviously we'll find that out early. But pasta, I think that's probably my top answer. Pasta, because you can do fucking anything with it. You can cater it to who you're with. But pasta is just pasta's pasta. Yeah, with bread.
Yeah.
Always.
Always
fucking
with
with
bread. Always with bread.
Okay, Mr. Chapman.
So
What's your go-to, man?
so here's the thing, all right?
Pizza Hut.
I know that this is the thing that separates me from you all. It's because I can't cook. So I can order and I can make margaritas. So
I'd say for a woman, that's just as good.
honestly,
well,
You won with the margaritas on just about 85% of the women I know right now.
And I do make cocktails at home. Now, I make, like, you know, I mean, granted, generally I'm making, like, pretty easy ones, but I am good for, you know, a Moscow Mule. You know, I am good for...
Like the fresh squeeze, you got the press and all that?
Yes.
So you're not the kind to make it where you wake up in Moscow. Just that you enjoy the Moscow. Right?
I mean, if that's an option, sure. I've always wanted to see that really, like, nice sloped building that's on the cover of Tetris. I don't know if anybody else knows what I'm talking about. So, yeah, you know.
Damn, I did, and if you didn't tell me that shit, I would tell you the name of it. Fuck.
What is the name of that building? When you think of Russia,
Give me one.
Whenever there's like a movie or something that's like, we're going to Russia, and then they cut to Russia,
That's the
it's
Kremlin.
the ones with
Kremlin.
the sloped building.
The Kremlin.
Yes.
Dooley, Google Kremlin.
Why was that so hard to think of? That's like, yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out what they were talking about. Like,
Yeah.
Is it sad that I thought about that by fucking
Google
Mission
Kremlin.
Impossible?
Yes.
That's what led me there.
Tetris,
Kremlin?
like it's
The
that
Kremlin.
building.
Oh.
Russia.
I've got to see it. I've got to see it before I leave this earth.
Before he moves on. Russia.
let's go. Like,
But
yeah.
Yes, I just now found that out. Thank you, Dennis.
yes.
Image.
Yes,
I can't
that's
hear
the
y'all,
one.
so I need to know.
Oh, okay.
That
Take
is-
your headphones are off. How can you not hear us?
That's
Yeah.
the one.
All the way to the left or all the way to the right?
Either
Pick
one. I like
Click
all the
on
way
it.
to the right. It looks brighter.
Oh, that's nice.
It looks better.
It just din 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 din. Okay.
That's pretty much where Anastasia died.
Oh,
They don't talk about that part in the Disney movie.
they don't.
Dooley, have you ever seen Anastasia? The Disney movie?
Probably.
Remember that one
I have
time?
never,
I don't think so.
Seen what?
It's a good movie.
Anastasia.
never even heard of it.
Once
You've
Upon
never
a
heard of
December.
Anastasia?
Like, I've probably seen it once.
Well,
Just-
so the monarchs,
about
they were
Phantom.
all like
No.
shuffled away from
Anastasia.
there
We're talking
and then
about
buried
Anastasia.
into a bunker until they decided that they were going to massacre the whole family. But that's
But they didn't cover that in the movie.
no,
It's,
they,
you know,
didn't-
children.
they did not cover that in the Disney animated flick. All right, so
So if I have to cook and I cannot order, probably going to do pasta. But see, I'm good for making a good like substitution that's going to make me look like I really did something when I didn't. So I'm not going to do Alfredo.
semi homemade.
Right? Semi homemade. Right?
Talk to me later. I got all your
That's
secrets.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get her phone number. She's
Canned
gonna-
Alfredo still works, bro.
It does.
Get a good one.
But I like to give.
Spend the extra $1.
I'm getting vodka sauce.
Ooh.
I'm doing vodka sauce.
See, not everyone is a fan, but I'm with you. I am. Continue.
Getting
So-
your date drunk. This is a great idea.
Absolutely.
There's no vodka and vodka sauce.
Oh.
Full support.
And not the way Alex makes it.
Evidently. Continue, please.
Would you like some sauce with your vodka?
Pasta, vodka sauce. I'm going to do some garlic bread. And I'm going to try to like pull some really nice wine. And that's going to be like, yeah.
Now your wine taste. I did
Yeah.
not know about this until like Monday when we had the other podcast. That,
Correct.
that you are evidently a wine aficionado.
I do enjoy wine.
Yeah.
Wine was actually what I got into first. Before beer, before liquor, I was drinking wine. And my best friend in college was a sommelier.
Oh,
He
shit.
became a somm at like, I don't know, 22.
Damn.
And so, like, where
He
most
was
people...
hammered.
Yeah, pretty much. We both were. So, like, we would go to bars and, like, where I'm trying to get whatever's on special. You know, I'm like, yeah, Corona's like $1 on Mondays. Yeah, sure, I'm going to have 12 of those. And he's like, can I get a Bell's Two-Hearted Ale, please? Do you have anything that was grown in this region of France? And I'm like, bro, this place, we're
Bro,
sticking to the
this is a
floor.
dive bar.
They're selling dollar Coronas.
They're selling dollar Coronas. We're sticking to the floor, and this is carpet. If you're like, I don't know, what are you
carpet.
looking for? And
It's
so
like,
he
this
taught me a
is
lot.
Like the college dive bar. We don't have any of that shit.
This is like the shittiest fucking bowling alley I've ever been in. But
You remember last week on the news, that bar that popped up? This is it.
Yeah.
they'll be closed next week. Get your dollar
Literally.
Coronas and let's get the fuck out of here. But they probably had one that they dusted off the shelf and they're like, you know what? This has been kicking around here since like 4 restaurants ago. we'll give it to you for $12.
And that's how we would
And
do.
like,
The label's rubbed off.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Honestly.
that's cool. I'm going to figure out what it is.
it says Shiraz at the bottom. That's all I need to know.
He's good.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it started. I do like my reds. I do like my white wine. I like my super dry. I can't do the sweet stuff.
I'm a cab guy.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Spicy cabs. Spicy.
I like Shiraz. I'm a big Italian wine guy. So I think I was saying before, Chiantis, Montepulcianos, Sangiovese, like all of those.
What's the one we're talking about where I have to flip it over my shoulder to pour?
The Chianti. Yeah, that's generally the one that comes in the big, like the jug, or the Paisano. That's the one that comes in the massive jug. That's like that we were talking about
Yeah,
before.
there's like we're gonna need a spill bucket and we're gonna
Yes.
do it over grass and see
Yes.
if I can do it.
Yes.
Carlo Rossi Paisano.
Yes. You better. I'm going to
Look,
forget.
man.
But if I don't,
We have Ace. We
I'm
will
paying.
not forget.
I will be here.
I will stand you inside that blue bucket behind me, and you can dump it over your shoulder. We'll put the white table over top of it, and whatever you make on the table, we'll just scoop into the bucket, and we'll see how much you got in the glass versus in the bucket.
I mean, I think I'm a
We don't have to
professional.
do all that.
Oh yeah,
Like,
she.
big feature.
Oh, don't worry. I see this going horribly.
Yes.
That's
I'm so
why I want to
excited.
do it.
We
You think
have
I
not
didn't
done
want to
it.
do it, but he was going to get excellent scores? No.
Is someone donating a wasted bottle of booze?
Okay.
It's poured out
wine,
for the homies.
and
Got a lot of fucking homies then.
and we have not walked next door to steal that basketball to drop a fucking bottle of beer on a basketball to see it launch in the air and see who can catch it. We have not done. We have controlled ourselves enough to not do that.
He really wants to do a beer Olympics.
I'm gonna say. I was like, this is a field day. I have to come.
It might be called Field Day. It's a good idea.
That's
Fat kid field day.
we have a
sponsored.
fire pit like there.
There's going to be an obstacle course,
I will run
probably a
the fire.
baton toss
Mm.
or a baton pass. I don't know about
Paramedics at the
baton
ready.
toss.
Yes.
Something over a fire that it like lights as it goes over the fire, and then the other person has to catch it on
Fire, broken glass. Oh, this is gonna be good.
I feel like we should play, cornhole, but instead of cornhole, it's just a trash can on one end, and you're chucking cans at it.
Yeah, see that makes sense.
Like,
You know?
This is kind of like, the
Empty cans.
ECW
Gotta be
of
empty cans.
Chase.
Team Fat Kids.
We have to yard in the boards.
What, to do cornhole?
Who wants to do anything but sit here and talk?
I'm really surprised we don't play cornhole because we have the yard and the boards to do it.
Do we
And
have
we
the-
all want to
Do we have the bags?
do something
Yes.
other
We do?
than
I'm assuming
you
they're
know,
in there. Listen,
and it's a good fun thing to do while you're drinking, and eat food.
Did
Which
y'all
is why
know
it's at breweries.
Chase, your go-to fucking first date at home cooking dish.
First meal you're cooking for whoever you're courting.
Glass of red wine, or a bottle of red wine.
bitch you on
New
your
York-
glass?
That's it. That's it.
No,
Done.
New York strip for her. Baseball cut for me. Probably mashed potatoes and gravy, mac and cheese, because it's normal, suitable shit for majority of the women in the world. But the steak is the main hitter, But
I'm loving Melissa's face.
and probably, I don't know, a bun. I don't know.
You fucked
Like-
up as soon as you switched steaks between man and woman. Her
I
face
was trying to
started, and
say,
then you were like,
why?
"It's suitable
Why?
shit for women," with mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. And she was like, "I will fucking kill you." I don't.
I mean,
I saw the eyes, just
Because
like
she loves the center cut sirloin.
I also love mac and cheese and mashed potatoes, so why wouldn't then everybody else?
I do too. But why did you have to preface it with then? Because basic bullshit for women.
And it wasn't basic bullshit, it's suitable.
Suitable.
Because if you throw too much into something, these women are majority, sorry.
Kumbaya,
It happens.
my lord.
It happens. They don't have the palate. And
Kumbaya.
they're just like, oh shit. I'm not talking about you, Melissa.
Chase,
I'm
I'm
not
just,
talking about you.
I'm just throwing you a shovel, right? That's
cheese and
all I'm
rice.
doing is throwing you a shovel.
Cheese and rice.
Kumbaya.
There's nothing wrong with
my
cheese and rice.
lord.
Stop this a long time ago.
Kumbaya.
Melissa's sitting over there. She's like, snow shovel, excavator.
Oh, bulldozer. All right.
I mean, we're already under sea level over here. Like, ooh. My goodness.
It wasn't even me. Alex was feeding off of this shit. Like, that's not cool.
I like my grave wet.
Chase just kept going. I was like, please stop.
okay,
Please stop.
Because
Butcher-
I don't
go-
give a fuck.
Butcher's Corner.
Real
I'm
shit.
pretty sure the ribeye, the strip was more than the center cut.
Like, it's just a fucking meal.
Honestly, yeah, it would be.
Yeah, like, so he gave the girl the
Give
more.
someone spam and they'll be happy with that shit.
In saving grace, Chase gave her the more expensive steak. Back me up on this, Booker. I'm just reaching.
I took the more
Normally,
fatty,
yeah, 'cause-
flavorful steak because that's what a guy like me would want. I don't want a New York strip,
You don't like
ribeye,
fat.
or a fucking baseball cut. Sorry.
To keep this awkward.
Keep it going.
I'm having a great time.
Just to keep this awkward.
It's not bad. Like, sorry, it's almost.
No,
factual.
don't leave me yet. To keep this awkward, Jay sent me some foot pics.
Oh my lord!
What the fuck?
It was not a pic.
Wait, was it a video?
Hold on,
You
hold
sending
on.
foot videos?
It was video.
We need
Oh
to-
shit!
We need to bring context to this because we
Yes,
and
yes,
Melissa
you do.
had a conversation and this motherfucker walked in on it.
Were you-
I don't have her
Wait,
number,
wait,
so I
wait,
had to send
wait.
it to
So
him.
wait,
I was like, yo,
wait,
talk to Melissa
wait,
about this shit
wait,
because
wait.
we were talking about the rareness being able to make your pinky toe separate from your feet without your other toes moving.
So you were having a foot fetish conversation with his wife and then had to send him a
Everybody
video.
stop.
Right? He's fucking Tarzan. I don't know where Ace left, and I'm not trying to jump back in there. I'm jumping right in where I am now. He's fucking Tarzan. Those toes are
So-
weird. Like,
So Ace sent me foot pics. Ace,
Chase.
damn, Chase.
You
I
cannot.
sent no such thing. Let's get something straight.
Let me see them Tarzan feet.
That was
Oh.
Chase, not Ace.
Yes. So this is what I wake up to at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Weird.
Huh?
Weird.
Right, and Chase comes to work the next day on the food truck, and I was like, "You realize that you sent me feet pics, and I'm totally gonna talk about that on the podcast."
Absolutely.
foot
And
videos.
And he was like,
Video.
yeah. Okay, well, videos. Okay,
You know,
I was-
Chase, you could definitely start OnlyFans.
Are you trying to say I got nice looking feet?
25 cents.
I mean,
Are
hey,
you willing to pay?
Call it the X-Wing.
no, but I'm sure there's some dude out there going, I really wish I could see some Tarzan feet right about now.
What was that voice? I feel like that is the voice of somebody that you know
that wants to see
that wants to
Tarzan
see
feet.
Tarzan feet. Yeah, you got to talk
I,
like that.
I really want to see some Tarzan feet right
Why
about
would
now.
men pay to see another man's foot?
It's 2021.
How do you know it's a man, first off?
Well, I mean,
We're not allowed to ask those questions.
You're absolutely right. I'm not.
It could be somebody with a.
2021.
It could be a woman with a really bad cold, and she just sounds like that.
As long as he doesn't have hairy feet, he could probably, just be like, I'm a very large
my toes
woman.
are cut.
You don't even
Like my
have
nails,
to
they're good.
specify
Very
whether
manicured.
you're a man or
By the
woman.
way,
I'm
his
not saying,
toes were
you
very
just have a
manicured.
foot. You have a foot.
But without manicuring.
on your description, I just went to the manicure too.
All right. So now we have
Petty.
on my nails.
Petty,
we can
whatever.
But
we
so
can talk.
no one else can do that.
I mean,
No
no.
one else has tried. I
I'm not-
want you all to go home and try today.
I do not want a lot of
All
foot
right.
pics. I don't want a lot of foot pics.
Homework. Send Jason foot pics at 4 in the morning.
Videos.
I need you to send them whether they work or not. We need photographic evidence of whether or not you can extend your pinky toes, and it needs to happen at between 3:30 and 5. All right.
You're not out of homework.
We don't need it.
From you, not a what the fuck.
We don't
Nobody
need it
sees my
exactly
feet.
at 4, but as close to 4 as you can make it happen is best, guys. All
Okay.
right? Preferably within 15 minutes of each other.
So
I'll do it before I go to work.
we have
No.
This is where there's a fork in the road of how this podcast goes. Which honestly, it's not even that far of a fork. It's just gonna loop back around. There she is.
Scooby Doo.
Look who showed up to the podcast. Okay, so do we talk about your favorite kitchen utensil,
Not like I'm giving you
or do we talk about menu face?
What was the second one?
Menu face.
Menu face, and
Oh.
we'll explain more, but you have to select.
Ace, I feel like it's up to you. You're the guest.
Yes, you're the guest.
Favorite utensil or menu face?
I want to know what menu face is.
Dun dun dun. We went
Good
down that
answer.
road. Okay, so there is such a thing as called menu face. we've only learned about it in the last.
Maybe a month.
No. We've seen it for a while. We didn't coin it a term.
We brought it to a thing.
So
Maybe 2 months.
when people look up at a menu, they make a particular face.
Jason, I was about to say, everyone 3, 2, 1.
So, so you make that face, and like I can see you because I'm on the other side of the glass, and you're looking at a menu. So now, like fast food, in particular, like when you're looking up at a menu board, or
let me get
and you look up, and you just like, why does everyone's mouth open? And they make like disturbing faces, and so we call it menu face. Like they're just like. And it's not for like a second.
It's for a while.
For like the entire time you read the menu. So I just want to go to fast food restaurants.
I'll say 3/4 of the time. By the time they get to She's Not Hungry, everybody's laughing.
Yes, we have a menu item.
Yes.
That's called She's Not
Oh, it's great.
Ace, I have seen someone, I think it was at Knott's Island, and the person was doing this. Like, you're not even looking.
Your eyes are closed.
Your shit is squinted the fuck close. Like,
So now I want to know if it happens everywhere. Like now I just want to go to fast food places, not order. Maybe I'll get a chicken nugget because
Just hang out in line.
Chicken nugs.
yeah, right. Chicken
I'm just
nugget.
waiting for somebody. Just waiting.
Yeah, and it's
Somebody.
just sit there and eat your chicken nuggets and watch menu faces, and I feel like this could be a whole new Instagram page.
Honestly.
Menu face, boom.
You
menu
just sit
face.
over.
It can be a whole.
Blur out their eyes. It's fine.
You just sit over next to the fountain drinks. Just
It can be a whole new ridiculous.
that guy's face for fucking retarded looking.
Like,
See, now I have to see this because
Menu
I
face.
know it in theory, but I feel like I don't make this face, but I know I've seen somebody do it, and I just probably ignored
I'm
it.
pretty sure.
I hope to God the next time I see you come to the truck, my phone is handy. So that when you're like, I don't think I make this face, I'll be like, hey, Ace.
But you do.
Bam.
Found it.
I'm good for a squint. I'm kind of like a puppy in that way. I'm gonna squint and I'm gonna tilt my head if I don't understand something. I don't know if the mouth agape. I don't know if that's
the mouth agape.
Yeah, that's not.
That sounds terrible.
It's a very good word. I give you points on.
And Alex is the wordsmith of the group, and like mouth agape. I like it.
I don't know if I feel like I'm definitely a
You don't open your mouth to think about food.
I don't.
See, now here's the difference.
Like
It's
I feel like
turning
our
your volume
menu
down and take a right
is
turn.
at a much steeper angle up.
then McDonald's or Taco Bell or anything that
When you're
is
in your
like
car,
12 feet in the air, like
or-
when you're inside the building,
Even if you're at
looking
Wendy's.
above.
Like, let's say you're at Wendy's in the building at the counter. The menu is not directly above the counter. It is 7 or 8 feet back
and above.
above.
Yeah.
So you can slightly angle up. When people come to our truck, it's already a tall truck. They have to look up, and they have to look up at the menu. So
Okay.
I feel like it's just like...
Nope. Well, they'll.
I really.
it's like Homer Simpson, you know? Like, he just looks up and his jaw just stops. It just, at some point, it's like,
I kind of really want Alex just to have like a little bag of fries when he's taking the order.
see if you can make it.
And if they make it, it's like 10% off.
It's just like
You didn't realize it.
hits them in the throat. 10% off. I won.
If I didn't think we'd get sued, because how many people do you think I'd hit in the face before somebody actually got one in the mouth, and is that better?
Well, you can always be like,
How do
hey,
you
yo,
play that off?
Keep it open. like, hey,
Yeah, right?
Consent is part of it, right?
So is that the, do I just stand at the window and go, hut, hut,
It's hot fry coming in, and like
when
sling
you go to
on
a
it. Like,
hibachi grill and they
yeah,
Chase,
with the shrimp,
Chase,
yeah,
right,
exactly.
Chase.
See,
sling,
I think
you're like, oh
it's-
shit, I wasn't ready for
Chase,
that.
it's Team Fat Kid
Smack
Hibachi.
you in the side of the head.
no, I think it's more
Like
of like
knockout
the
by shrimp.
like the hot dog sales at a stadium. Hot fry coming in, and like then they don't recognize anything, and you hit them in the face, and like,
Oh, yeah.
it's 4. Like that is legit.
No,
I told you.
I threw I don't know, 4 versus like you're on a golf course, you expect some shit. You just get hit in the face with a
that
fresh
shit.
fried French
A
fry.
hot fry coming in. Like if you yelled that out the window,
If you yell that, but then an actual fry, I'm thinking you're probably talking amongst each other. Like, oh, I'm moving the fries over here. Not fries are coming out of the truck towards me against my will.
You're like full on like machine gun. Like we're just launching hot French fries. Like straight out the grease, bitches. Suitcase size minigun.
You get fried, you get fried.
It only fires a 5.56, but we shave the potatoes down.
Yeah, we
It's
shave
fine.
them down to 5.56 so that they can shoot through the fucking.
At that point, we just stop frying them. They're coming out fried.
Yeah,
It's
they're-
fine.
Hot
They're
fry,
cooked
hot fry.
out of the gun. It's perfect. We
Quite
fire them
literally
off.
hot fry.
We can fire 6,000 a
Now
minute.
I want to try that.
2 to
This
6,000 hot French fries a minute, guys.
This just in. A local woman has been admitted to Virginia Beach General Hospital
news button.
after being admitted with a lost eye for
French fry machine gun?
French fry machine gun.
French
Details
fry
at 11.
mini gun? Or is it mini French fry gun?
I don't know.
Because that makes his fries sound tiny.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it would be like French fry mini gun, not mini French fry gun, right?
Is the gun smaller or the potatoes?
That's my point. I feel like the mini French fry gun makes it sound like it's very small.
It's a very
French
small
fries,
gun.
which I feel like could still work. But the French fry mini gun makes it sound like a tiny gun that shoots big
Mini
French fries.
fries.
Can we make a gun that shoots curly fries?
Just
Like,
I mean, I feel like wedges would be the most like powerful,
Or-
but can we,
Now, if you
that's
hit me
like
in the
the
face with a
shotgun
potato
slug
wedge,
of potatoes.
if you hit me in the face with a potato wedge, oh, I'm climbing on board the truck. Oh, we're fighting.
Yeah,
we're fighting.
Shit's
in real
going
life.
down.
I got
Gee,
more
back
wedges.
in. That shit didn't even have any mayonnaise on it.
did you guys make a
Because-
fry gun? Yeah, we made a potato launcher and put a slicer at the end of it.
No cheese sauce? This is bullshit. Coming on board, about to fuck some fat kids up.
That's on the flame launcher attachment. It's underneath. It's mounted.
Yeah.
It's on the spray nozzle,
It's,
bro.
It's slowly heating sauce, and that it like when the slug wedge.
So we
when the wedge passes through, it gets coated in bacon cheese sauce. That's a miss, and it completely missed it.
see. I think here's the idea. We need like a loader. So we need like just some sort of potato
hopper.
loader. We need a
I was
hopper, yeah,
just
but we
making
need a
joke.
hopper. All
Now
right.
this is getting fucking
We need
real.
like a 7 or 8 baked potato hopper, right?
All right.
They need to be somewhat warm. We
Let
need
me-
to put
let me
hold
explain to you
hold
how
on.
this is gonna work.
You know the apple core?
Yeah,
We need like the thing where you just push down.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So we need to put that
But then
at the
it has
end of the
to
cannon.
rotate.
No.
it has to rotate
Nope.
to drop the single fucking wedge. I was gonna say slug. Has to drop the wedge in to a cooking apparatus that will then fire, and then. But it's
No, see, that's why I said baked potato. It's
That's
already
why I
cooked,
wanted to
already
fire
warm.
out the
When we're
AR.
firing it, it goes through the slicer at the
apparatus
end,
already there.
and then it hits the
Death by
flamethrower
potato.
bacon
Keep
cheese
the
sauce spray at the
can't
end.
just send 8 wedges down range, sir. They
Yes,
have to
you
be
can.
One at a time.
I don't care who I hit in the face, somebody's getting hit in the face with a potato wedge.
I also feel
And
like
technically, wouldn't it be 9? Because I feel like the center
No
pound,
rapid fire
the
allowed.
centerpiece would count.
yes, the centerpiece.
Single
definitely
shot.
There's that
counts.
little round
1
tube in the
second
middle.
You got flesh it with fucking a slug. Like
I also feel like you might not mean to, but like you might have really good aim one day, and instead of like it landing like on the person's tongue, it like hits them in the back of the throat. They're like choking. and
Yo,
dying.
dude, like the chicks with the hot dog videos. Yeah, we've all seen them.
What kind of
Slinging
videos
hot
do you
dogs.
watch? Are you on my fucking search engine when you do that shit?
Probably.
yes.
It's TikTok. It's clean. TikTok is clean. So, what's your favorite kitchen utensil? Minus the knife.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Favorite or most used? I feel like there's a distinction.
What? I don't know.
Favorite? Tongs.
Well, that's a good one. I didn't
Click,
even think
click,
of
diddy, click, click. That's all I gotta say. Tongs, click, diddy, click, click.
Do you always click them first?
Oh fuck yeah! You can't. You
Gotta
can't.
test them.
You
You
can't
have to.
use
That-
tongs
at least
and not.
the power.
At
like-
least 3 or 4 times.
Tongs are like the only kitchen instrument that you can consistently make music and piss everyone off with. And I feel like those do go hand in hand.
Da da
But-
da da da.
he's
Clink
pretty good
clink
with that, with
clink
the-
clink.
Really.
But then-
Da, da.
But you can also do like Doc Holliday and like spin them.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Oh, that depends.
But do you think that the checking of the tongs is because so many of us have been jaded by tongs that don't work if you didn't check them.
Oh.
Like, you go to grab something and it's
Spin the mic, Dennis.
Like the spring doesn't work?
yeah.
Like it doesn't
that's
pop
why-
back out?
That has only happened to me like 2 or 3 times in my
but
career.
That's why
When you close it and then it no longer springs back open.
Yes.
I gotta test these at least 60 times a shift.
I just like to be a crab.
The excessiveness is ridiculous. And I think that's why. Is because we're all like in our back of our mind, you're jaded. Like, oh, that one time.
Okay.
I think we're all just ADD as fuck, and you pick up the tongs, and it's like click, 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 click,
Or
click, 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 click,
you
click,
just
click,
wanna
click,
be a
click, click,
crab.
click, click. Well, who doesn't want to be a crab? I mean,
Man, walking sideways seems like it would suck.
he's Zoidberged out of here.
Okay, so
Technically, we walk sideways a lot. On the truck.
I mean, like when you're talking about checking things that work before they work, like thongs obviously are, you got to do the click click before you ever
It's a
use
must.
them.
It's a
But
prerequisite.
Just
It's
like
just-
a metal
it's-
spatula, you gotta
it's-
smack on a flat top a couple times.
Smack it like 3 times.
Just
like
ching, 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 ding.
That's,
Alright, it makes
that's
noise.
solid. That's solid. The butter wheel. You put that bitch in and you got to spin it, because if you don't spin it, we are not sure that that thing is gonna work.
Empty, by the way, the butter wheel. So it's literally just like a pan, and it has 2 little edges on the side that hold a wheel. It looks like a fucking hamster wheel, but wide. And it picks up butter as you spin it, and you put it on the bread. Like you just take the bread over the top, and it picks up butter.
Oh, I've
very,
seen that.
very
I've seen that,
convenient.
yes.
However, every time you put the wheel
Smells
into
like
the
love,
pan,
grapefruit juice.
you must spin it.
There's no way you can put
And
it
yes,
in there and not spin it.
Just like Jason just did. You have to like Prices Right it. You got that. You can't just like, it's spun. No, you gotta fucking like, this bitch is going for like an hour.
That is.
Yeah.
All right,
or rubber spatula.
Is that your favorite
we have
utensil?
not gotten to you yet, sir. Dennis.
Make sure it claps.
We know Alex is on tongs.
Tong, ta-tong, tong, tong.
Favorite kitchen utensil.
I do like tongs. My favorite is spatula.
My knife.
Wait, he said no
You
knife.
Minus the knife.
He said no knife.
We all know that that is the universal tool of everything. You can use that bitch as a spatula, and tongs, except it doesn't click. But
You
unless you
use
tap
the
it,
spatula as a knife.
we're coming back to you.
Get them shoved at Dollar Tree ones, man.
Shit. Well, then I'd say crock pot.
Is that a utensil or a piece of equipment? I feel like
that's an equipment.
Yeah, it's not a utensil.
Hand utensils.
All right, fine. My whisk.
I've got one.
whisk.
Yeah.
It's a whip, sir. A wire whip.
Yes,
By the way, anyone ever trying to find a fucking whisk, look for a whip.
because it'll take you like, I think 2 days.
To find it, yeah.
We need a fucking 12-inch whisk and like typing it in, typing it in, typing it in. It's a whip, but no one would ever. Maybe it's a French thing.
I don't know. We are in the business. I have never.
We are not.
Never.
We are not in the business of whipping cream. We're in the business of whisking fucking everything else.
But we use the whip, which we call a whisk. Is it because we whisk? I don't know. But the point is, you would think we would know what the whisk whip whipping thing is called.
Why, Butcher?
That's encouraging.
the whisk. Why?
Make a lot of sauces.
So, do you make these sauces in a Teflon coated pan and you have a silicone coated whisk or a whip?
If it makes you
That's
feel
fine.
better, he's the only person that probably follows that.
Yeah.
And he takes good care of his stuff, but I don't know anybody that actually knows that you shouldn't use metal on Teflon.
That's why my pans are.
As I said, you take good care of your shit.
17
I'm
years
just letting you know,
old.
like, most home cooks do not know that shit.
Yeah.
Use wood, I get it.
Yes.
Not as
Wood or
abrasive.
silicone?
Abrasive, you know, whatever, but whisk, get it. Sauces, totally
Is
cool.
wood
Jason!
bad to use?
Ace.
First of all, is wood bad to use? Because I use wooden spoon.
No,
wood,
it's
wood,
good.
Wood is perfect for everything.
Okay.
You can specifically use wood on Teflon because it doesn't scrape
Scratch.
it like metal.
Yeah. Okay. You know, I'm learning a lot. You know, I just...
That's what we're here for. Making you a better cook.
I appreciate
even
that.
though you don't cook.
I use an air fryer.
Like a motherfucker.
No,
don't
out.
listen to him. Air fryers are amazing.
Have you ever reheated pizza in your air fryer?
Yes.
It's the only thing it's good for. But you have to use the French fry button.
Excuse me. When I go to the grocery store and I get the frozen mozzarella sticks, the air fryer is perfect for those mozzarella sticks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Those mozzarella sticks.
On point. Yes.
On point.
That's it.
Takes about 6 minutes.
They aren't greasy.
They're not. I do feel like I'm using an easy bake oven.
So I'm kind of confused.
It's the original air fryer. Yeah.
I'm kind of confused. You guys just said that it takes about 6 minutes and they're on point, but they're not greasy. So they're not on point then. I'm lost here.
I don't need it to be greasy.
I need the grease.
Do we need
Can we?
I need the cheese pull.
Can
That's
I
what I
add
need.
the grease? Is there a way to just like oil it up beforehand?
You do what you wanna do, you.
With some olive oil if you wanted to.
You do what you want to do.
That sounds too healthy. Can I
Lard.
spray it down? Yeah. Can I spray it down with lard? That sounds.
All right,
Dip
Chase.
it in
Not to
baby
be
grease like a
confused with
pork
Ace.
Yes.
Favorite kitchen utensil. You've had time to think about it.
I have.
You've
And,
seen the butcher fail several times. So
Let alone, it's not just like kitchen wise, but it's also preparation wise, and like it deals with bread. But I like the Docker. The Docker is one of my go-to things. It's good to scrape with. You can use it to cut if needed, and also being someone that does bread or has done bread and like proofing and like actually like baking the bread, Dockers work very well for baguettes and so on and so forth, and like any dough per se.
Dough
Like,
docker?
Any kind of.
Or dough cutter?
It's a Docker.
Could you describe it?
It's plastic, and it's not sharp. It's not the metal what he has.
Right.
I've called that a Docker before.
That's the cutter.
But it's because I sit there and I'm,
That's a docker.
Yeah.
You can't. To my knowledge, you don't
Okay.
cut with it.
That's
Yeah,
not
that's
what
not-
I was
okay.
actually taught. What a Docker was.
I'm
A
not
Docker
gonna
is
just put
a
in
thin
Docker.
piece of
I
plastic.
actually own this one.
It's a thin piece of plastic where you
Like
dot
a-
the bread.
Yeah, that's I thought
Like
we were.
like
I thought
like
I was
you're not rolling holes through fucking bread and shit.
That's more of like a pizza
Like-
thing, most
like-
honestly.
And it's mainly used for baguettes and shit like that. You
Go back-
you dock
back-
your
back
segments. You dock your segments. That way, it's easy to pull apart from.
I feel like I know what you're talking about. I don't know if I own one.
And it's literally like maybe a fourth of an inch thick of plastic. It can have a plastic handle like how the metal one does, but it's not sharp like the metal one. It's like a rounded, curved edge.
Bevel.
Yeah, and you just
Second
boom,
cutter?
boom, 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 and that way, like when you hit the proofed bread, it's not splitting the bread, but also when you put it in, it's not like it makes it aerate a little bit on the sides. That way, when you pull it away, it's very easy to pull away.
We're gonna take a segue for a moment and drink this beer because Chase and I already have. I think that this one is a cider.
I'm going
Is that
grapefruit
what?
cider. Very similar, but plastic.
Okay.
Well, they didn't
That,
want
that
Chase
way,
to cut his
that-
fingers off.
No, that way it doesn't go through the bread that you're trying to. Like you're trying to dock the bread to a very small level, but it stays as one whole segment. And then when you're ready to pull it away, all you gotta do is pull.
What did you Google?
What did I Google? Round hand knife. Worked for me.
Round hand knife.
I was just trying to go by what you described. That's the first thing that popped up.
I was always under the impression that it was
Plastic.
called a
leather
docker.
knives. Leather knives come up next, but I assumed you were not using a leather knife. So. Either way.
Damn it.
Pressure.
All right, so let's talk about the beer.
It's delicious.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, the first ones are cool.
Holy crap!
All right,
Delicious.
so I believe this may be a cider.
That's a great guess.
I'm going grapefruit cider.
Grapefruit.
Yeah.
You know what? I wasn't gonna write this down, but now I
Did you assume everyone was going to say cider?
am. Well, I just like Chase's grapefruit cider. I definitely don't agree with it, but I love it. I'm gonna Chase. You want to give me the rest of that?
Give it a 4.
Okay.
IBU 15, 10.
10.
We're gonna go with 10. Alcohol content, I'd say 5. 4.5.
That was mine.
Jason.
I think it's just a straight up cider. I don't think there's anything fancy about it. I also going to go up 4.5 ABV. I think with all ciders is going to be 0 or NA, so it doesn't matter. And I'll give it a 4. It's a cider.
Ace. That was a little loud.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was
guys.
gonna say, okay.
He
I
just
was,
got called out in school.
I was like,
It was not on my phone.
The answer is 12. Abraham Lincoln.
We're in English class, sir.
Is that the Webster's or the Oxford?
Who is Abraham Lincoln?
Sorry, we're in science.
So I'm gonna say cider as well, because I'm definitely getting the apple. At least I hope I am.
Me too, because I'm on board with you, and I hope we're both right.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go with an even. I'm gonna say if the last one was 4, I'm gonna say this one's definitely 4. It's 4% alcohol by volume. IBU 10,
Fair guess.
and I'm gonna give it like a 2.
2. Not a fan?
Not really.
All right.
Really?
Yeah, that's alright.
You liked the Goza earlier, but not a fan of this one.
Not really.
All right. Hey, Dooley.
I'm just gonna go with the cider as well. 5%, 0 IBU.
Fuck you.
Will you give it a rating so I can move on?
3.
Thank you. Dennis?
Dry hop cider.
Dry hop cider.
I was thinking it. I was thinking.
It's got
it,
almost like a champagne taste
but
to it.
But you said it.
4.7. 0 IBUs. And then I'll give that a 4.5.
I went with a pear cider at 4.8. I gave it a 5.
Pear?
Pear.
Pear's a good one.
I
Spin the
Oh,
mic.
shit.
Spin the mic.
Sorry, I forgot. She doesn't always participate.
Okay, so I guess it's just a dough cutter.
I definitely get a lot of apple, but I think it's a specific apple. So
Mm.
it's kind of like a Fuji or a red apple.
Well, I need. If you're
Very
gonna go
dry.
specific, I need one.
Well, I don't need very
This is a
specific,
red
but
apple,
whatever
yes.
Dennis said, because my original thought was like it's champagne-y, it's dry.
Yeah.
I went
It's
Fuji.
a dry cider. And for a second, I thought cherry, but the apple went straight came through. So I'm agreeing with apple, very dry. I don't know what else I give it. I give it a 4.
All right,
5.
yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough.
So
We
did
don't-
she pick an apple?
She
Yeah.
said Fuji or
Red.
red.
Well, if it's either one of those, I take away.
Definitely apple.
So Red Delicious or Fuji?
Lemon
She's
apple.
ballparking it.
Apple lemon.
This is Winchester Cider Works Malice Hard Cider. It's gluten free, just in case
Ooh,
anyone was worried.
fantastic. Ace, you can make it home
Do
soon.
do 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 do. Can I get a ABV? That'd be great. 6.5. We're all low.
Damn.
Really?
Massively. Nobody went over a 5. So just a heads up. Winchester Cider Works uses apples grown locally in our orchards in the Shenandoah Valley. 5 varieties of apples are used, and they are fermented at low temperatures to retain the fruit's aroma. After, what the
Yeah,
fucking
that
fly?
bitch climbed right in your
Fucking
eyeball.
fly?
Shit.
After I feel that the maturation process is complete, they are blended together to produce an unfiltered, crisp, dry, medium style cider reminiscent of my birthplace in the eastern counties of England. Enjoy.
I think I nailed that.
Totally did. Slayed it.
I need to know what kind of apples are in this.
I swear to you, there's Fuji and Red Delicious. I'm taking 3,000 points to be great.
You did not call everything on it, ma'am. I'm sorry. I need brewer I need ABV and IBU, or at
Tuna
least
can?
ABV. You know, malice.
I hit it. Yeah,
Malice?
hit it. The yellow one. Nope, that one. Yeah.
Well,
click
yeah,
that one.
yeah.
There it is. It
Yeah.
was just slow. It was just slow.
Yeah, that one.
I don't think it's going to tell us.
Yeah. But
Oh well, we'll just say I take a win. Move along.
Sure.
There are no points yet in this.
Blend of 5 apples.
Oh.
about to start calling it.
Yeah, so.
Now we have to find out which ones. Let's call them.
I mean, it does say let's chat.
Oh, let's go ahead and
Look.
Dooley, click that button and ask him how many. What are the 5 apples and mallets?
And people are like, dude, I don't know.
Like
Far right, Dooley, far right.
Far right bottom. Let's
Far
chat.
right.
Let's chat. Far right.
Literally, come on.
There you
Only
go.
button, Dooley.
Fuck.
What 5 apples are used in mallets? We'll get that answer next week.
I mean,
Oh, wait, no, they're online. They are online.
Are we sure?
it says online, green button. I mean, we don't know. They could just be at work. Hey there. Oh, that's gay.
Not gonna work out for us today.
Nah, I get you.
How can you say let's chat, we're online, and then have like a message box?
They're like,
Because they want you
Take-
to.
thank
get
you
you.
so much for
Yeah,
stopping
that's
by
like-
our store.
That's like saying, call me for my live help. By the way, leave a message.
Do we play a One Must Go? Ooh. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, go for it. All you. And then I think we should wrap it up after that, but one must go. I'm down. So,
One must go.
there are 4 items.
I don't know.
Oh no, I've narrowed it down to 3 because 4 there was always a layup.
Alright, fine. So there's 3 items. You have to choose one of them that you cannot have for the rest of your life. And then we need to know why. Out of those 3, the items are...
Chinese, Mexican, or Italian.
Ooh.
Yes, and I know that your date night dish is noodles. So, are you
That could
going
be
Italian?
Chinese or Italian.
Are you going Chinese or Italian noodles this week?
Are you
Chinese,
willing to give up
Italian, or
tacos?
Mexican?
Did you say you're willing to give up tacos?
I said, are you willing to give up
Oh,
I'll give up tacos.
Chinese, Italian,
I hate to say it.
and Mexican.
That's a tough...
yeah. See, I
Not
narrowed it down because I always felt like there was one layup.
There's so
It's
much
like
good.
pizza, fried chicken, hamburgers, or hot dogs, and like everyone's like, I'll give it hot dogs, which I would not, and neither would you.
We used to do
But-
wings.
Well, fried chicken in general
I'm
would
gonna say
include-
Chinese.
And why?
Because you want to keep the Italian noodle.
So I eat a lot of different dishes on an Italian menu. Same goes for Mexican, and that's whether you're talking like authentic Mexican or whether you're talking like, you know, chain Mexican restaurant with like white sauce, like whatever it is.
Hey,
I'm
man.
generally
White sauce is us.
East
This is
Coast.
Virginia.
That's Virginia.
Hampton
Oh,
Roads
baby.
only.
it's y'all because I don't have anything to do with that. Okay, I don't. What is it? Can somebody tell me what it is?
I can.
What's in
Strawberry
it?
Churro.
Miracle Whip.
Already.
I'm with you on the
base
Miracle
of
Whip.
That sauce is Miracle Whip.
The devil is busy.
What'd you say? The devil?
That's why it
The
tastes
devil
so
is
funky.
busy.
That's why when you eat it, you're like,
And that's the face I make because every year I'm like, I should try this. Maybe my taste buds have changed. Every time my taste buds are like, what is this?
Delicious.
What is it?
Why did you do
I
this
don't
again?
even
It's
like
because
Miracle
they didn't make it with Dukes.
I don't even like
No, I
Miracle
think
Whip.
that would be
I'll
worse.
fuck taste of it, but-
No.
it's not taste so good.
Or
Sir, if you'd like to
It's
stay
sauce.
here, I
It's
suggest you tread
ranchero,
carefully.
sir.
All right, you're
White
walking
sauce.
on dangerous territory now.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Are you going to talk shit about Blue Plate? You might not be able to stay here. I
The
don't.
concept of mayo
You might
really
not
weirds me
leave
out.
the table.
What?
It's just what?
Do you like ketchup?
Yes, but I don't like tomatoes.
Oh, right. This podcast is over. with.
Well, y'all.
Let's go ahead and turn this fucking shit off. Hey,
Jason-
thanks for coming out.
Jason somehow deplores ketchup and loves mayonnaise.
Because when you said that you had you mentioned that earlier, you were like, yeah, potato wedges, and there was no mayonnaise, and I said, what would you do with mayonnaise and potatoes? Those don't go together.
Barbecue
And now I
sauce,
know.
Oh yeah, he'll
Now
dip,
I
he'll
know.
dip his fries in mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So will I.
As you notice, I did not say ketchup because that shit is garbage.
Deplores ketchup.
I'm just gonna go. It's been really great being here, and I want to say thank y'all for having me.
Well, why'd you stop it?
Oh, because it was too easy, man. Like we gotta make him sweat a little more.
Well, that was perfect. We could have just kept rolling and. Yeah.
Okay, Ace. As much as we love you, and we're gonna talk more after this podcast about how much ketchup sucks.
Ba-bam. Thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. As
Time
always.
No, just go. We didn't do a food truck update this week, but we'll do it next time. Go ahead.
You're going to tell them where they can find us on Facebook. So, you can find Team Fat Kid on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid.
On Instagram at
Team Fat Kid Nation.
On Twitter
at Team Fat Kid 1.
On YouTube at
Team Fat Kid.
And of course, you can find us online at www.teamfatkidnation.com for all of your knife and apparel needs.
You can find the food truck on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
On Instagram at
Team Fat Kid Food Truck.
And on Twitter
at Fat_Truck.
Where do they call the motherfucker?
At 757-427-1586.
Remember,
stay hungry,
be creative,
and don't forget to sharpen your knives.
Peace, love, and bacon grease. Praise the Lord. We out this bitch.
Get me aggravated, I'm known to fuck shit up. Yeah, I've been hustling about that action, waiting on you, get your weight up. I'm flying nice, sometimes high, pick my feet up, still fuck a bitch up. 7, 5, 7, stayed up, mom, but I'm in Norfolk right now. Yeah, bad bitch down with a fatty with no photo edit, I'll take an exit. Hug your